drugs do to me? Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in. Not to them.
Damn it.
Surrender!
Love that gap close.
Don't lose reason, Veronique! Don't give up! Don't give in! Not to
Yeah, there we go. Not too bad as far as bosses go.
Forgive me. I did terrible things to you.
Yeah, you hit me with a hammer. A lot. About what happened?
Drug. Their cure. It twisted my mind. I put you in danger. I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you. Nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. Their test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced Overseer. It cannot be allowed to live. Do me this one last favor.
About the legendary stalker.
If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia.
Leave without saluting? What?
This isn't surrender. Not yet. But I'd like to rest now.
Her mask, her apparel, and the key. Okay. Coolant control room key. No hammer? Oh, I suppose the previous areas that were filled with ice... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, I suppose that they're no longer frozen.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, Eddie, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Does this go back to that room, or do I have to go back there myself? Special resistance ampule. Alright, next time I get to a waypoint, I need to save it. Thermite. What is this? You growing weed down here? Wait, is that a woman? He's growing women? You could just do that?
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place. I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies.
Explain the situation.
Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her two apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy, nor Leia's.
My name is mine to hold.
I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while.
What are you doing here?
I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn.
Doot doot.
Blow it if you find the two-faced overseer.
Oh, so not now.
No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid.
Optional companion for a boss battle. About his identity.
I'm just someone fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons, but I must hide my identity to protect the person most dear to me. I can't rest until I finish investigating the
In our world, the guy that was wearing the dog mask, didn't he take it from this guy who had died, I think?
For your assistance.
About the legendary stalker.
Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more?
What happened to Romeo?
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing. It's possible that this is some old grudge coming
I keep thinking
back
he's
to
wagging
stab
his
Leia
tail,
in the
but it's
back.
like a tassel back there.
Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies.
How to find Leia?
Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area.
Gold coin tree.
Take a look at this. This tree. What could it possibly be? It looks almost human-like. I dare not imagine
Oh!
what plans they have.
Is this
for
thing
it.
next to me what grows up to
But I'm
become the gold
certain
coin
this
tree?
tree bears significance.
How to reach the Rose Estate?
The Rose Estate, you say? I have heard whispers, mere rumors really, that an underground tram runs to the estate. If true, the tram should be at the end of this very facility.
That's it.
If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn. No matter where you are in this facility, I will come find you.
Unless I'm napping. So, Tree Girl here, I suppose, grows up to become the gold coin tree. In base game, it told you that the gold coin tree was a listener in the beginning? Okay. The Order's letter of reprimand. An old letter coated in a thick layer of dust. Do not forget the importance of the listeners. The recent situation is the regrettable consequence. I've repeatedly emphasized the value of these special individuals. They must always be approached with great care. Now, this recent series of accidents has robbed us of a listener candidate. This is a significant loss. I acknowledge that managing this specific candidate was difficult due to the subject's position and the high amount of interest in her. However, this accident resulted in her death, the mysterious death of a family member of the head of the workshop union. This is something that even the Order does not condone. Do not forget that exhaustive measures and even terminations had to be carried out to cover up her death and our complicity. The members who planned this misguided experiment will be dealt with. They were not authorized to attempt to create linkages between listeners and the Great One's relics. If a similar incident occurs in the future, the Order will not hesitate to punish those responsible. You can never be too careful when approaching a listener. Ensure you proceed with the utmost caution. Antifreeze. Okay, so we found this. Alright, so real quick here. Hang on. Is that it? I think that's the area where the ice was turned off, so we can go pick up the loot in the pit now? Star fragments. Shot put. Dim Ergo Chunk. New build? Added to the build. Legion Caliber. There was a bow in the DLC that gives infinite ammo, so infinite ranged attack ability, which is not something that was anywhere else. So using it to pick off stuff where possible without taking damage. Where does this go? There's a butterfly nearby. No, let go of me! There's butterflies! Let go! Dang it, target the monster! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Man. That's one thing about Souls games, is I really wish most of them had just like tab targeting from World of Warcraft when it launched, or EverQuest when it launched. Like, the targeting in these games leaves something to be desired. If there's multiple enemies. Oh, dang it. Okay, I thought this area was going to be a lot shorter than it is. Okay. Alright, oh, no, see, I just told it to target him. Oh my god. I just told it to target him. And it proceeded to Yui me. Ow. Okay. Alright. We are going to save our progress here, because we do have a second game scheduled tonight, and we will pick it up from this moment next time.